One of the things I'm commonly asked is, how do you set up your studio? How do you make money? Well, I'm trying to show you with these videos, different places in my studio, different looks. The only thing constant in my studio is the color theme, and that changes pretty much yearly. I think one of the most important things when showcasing your work is to show things that clients don't see every day. That's why if you ever come into our studio, you're going to notice there's lots of metal prints, there's lots of clusters, there's lots of canvases, there's gallery wraps, there's oddities. The only way that you can really sell and promote yourself to be unique is to put different things up. I think one of the biggest problems is the more and more I've toured and lectured, when I walk around and see people's studios or they send me images of them, they're flat, they're missing it because they make things so uniform that it winds up making it look, unfortunately, boring. They're putting the same things up in their studio that everybody else is putting up. My goal is not to do that. My goal is to make it that I put things up that are oddities. They're things that are unique. When people walk in, whether they look at something, they love it, or maybe they're even indifferent about it, the question is it different than what they've seen? Is it causing them to think? That's what your work needs to be. It needs to be a creative entity, and you need to express it that way. So one of the things that commonly happens is I'm asked all the time, why are you promoting your work as squares and extreme panoramic rectangles? That's simple. Number one, it's different. Number two, it causes them to have to spend more money, your client. What do you mean by that? Well, as you know, photographers, most of them are still giving out the typical standard 8x10, 11x14, 16x20s. When you think about it, can you buy those prints anywhere? Yes, you can. Can you buy, more importantly, frames for them anywhere? Yes, you can. You could buy a Target, Walmart, anywhere you could buy a 16x20, 8x10 frame. Can you buy frames for your 8x8s, your 11x11s, your 20x20, your 10x20, 12x24, 5x10? Could you buy frames for that anywhere? No, you can't. It's got to be custom framed. So guess what? If you're giving standard prints, you're probably missing the boat on the potential income that you can learn. The idea is I want my work to stand out. So I know as a square or extreme rectangle, it's going to differentiate itself from everybody else's, not only in my studio, but in the client's home. It's going to be something that's special. Now, the other thing that's going to happen when I create these odd shapes and sizes, it's going to lead to a future sale. Do I have to push frame sales? We don't push them at all. But I can tell you one thing, clients come in and ask for them. Clients want simplicity. They want ease. We are a photo finisher as well as a photographer. We sell the paper. We should not be giving out prints without frames on it. If we are, we're delivering it halfway. So what we're doing is saying to them, this is a square print, just want to let you know the chances are you're going to have to go out and find a custom frame. It'll be quite expensive. So what we do is we put things in place. If you build it, they will buy it. And again, who wouldn't want something that tells a story? I have these clusters all over my home. I have them for my kids. I have some from other family portraits. They make a great story. Frames, metal prints, clusters, everything. Try to make your images different. Try to make them unique. If you're wondering, I use Bay Photo based out of California. Absolutely love them, beyond affordable, customer service is through the roof. It boils down to you doing something different. If you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten. And frankly, that's not good enough. How do you show yourself, your true personality? Act out. Be different. We are a country that loves unique.